game, where we start with neutral, punish game, or edge guarding. Where you want to start and talk about this?
Okay, let's talk about offstage first.
So in terms of edge guarding, the issue with Luigi is their side B, they just go straight. And you don't want to let them side B over and over in case of misfire. So instead of back airing or anything like that, you can just sit on ledge and Sammy stall, refresh invincibility over and over. And their up B isn't fast enough to really hit you out of it from your invincibility or anything. So you can just keep doing that over and over. Like that, roll up.
Yeah.
And there's nothing they can really do about it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, never mind. I redact what I said. This matchup is terrible.
Yeah. The needles are really good, and forward air sends you down. So those are good moves to hit. You try and stay away from back air, nair a little bit less too, just because it sends them up and gives them more chance to recover. But Luigi just hits hard and can definitely punish Sheik really hard. And this game has gotten so much more punish game centric, and players are so good at so many parts of the game now that a lot of it just comes down to execution. Oh my gosh. So in some ways, even though matchups have gotten more fleshed out, I think that the skill of players being so high and punish potential so high has almost made every matchup more even.
Yeah.
In the game in general. Oh.
And there's a ton of defensive options now that are just the norm.
Yeah. Things you can't avoid either, like strong DI and teching, slide off stuff. It's things your opponent can't play around or avoid if the way they have to avoid is by not hitting you. So it's not super viable.
And just like that, 3 sucked to 2.
Yeah. Down smash really fast and beats out spot dodge like you've seen a couple times now. And Luigi has a really hard time getting down against Sheik. Similar to Sammy's, you can also just bait out the nair really easy, like short hop underneath them. All the time they'll throw out an aerial, and then you just punish afterwards. But Varkid keeping this really close right now. Those needles kind of saved
stop the back here. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, almost snagged the ledge, but forward air chopping. And 29% to 0.
Damn.
So like with Phoenix. Good job. Nice crouch cancel on the side B. JFlex kind of, seemed to put on a little bit of a gamer lean right now.
Yep.
Playing a little bit more reserved and standard. It's a weird timing, grabbing the ledge there. He was a little worried that they had already lost invincibility, didn't want to Sammy stall and get coined. Because you need to keep invincibility. The thing is, if you lose invincibility, it is, obviously you can get hit out of it, but it's pretty easy to keep invincibility during it.
Yeah.
/ time it, but...
For the edge guard.
A little scared there, and letting Varkid get back, and it could
Varkid
come back to haunt.
Dancing around the Sheik's moves right now. Oh, okay. Nice back air. Shit, I said it.
Nice back air.
God damn, I told myself I was saying that shit.
See, commentary's hard.
That shit's fucking hard, guys.
Luigi was dancing. Luigi is jazz, and Melee is a rook in chess.
Just every fucking trope.
Oh, skip it and boom bop off the top.
Shit.
Varkid taking game 1. Wow, very very nice. I would say 2 stats.
I've actually never heard of Varkid, but really fucking good Luigi.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull them up on PG stats.
Luigi was my side main, in between my Fox and Marth. I thought it was gonna be a Luigi.
Your side piece.
Yeah.
I didn't.
My side piece, my side lover.
I never seriously used Luigi in tournament or anything, but it was definitely my second best character for a long time. And Varkid, I'm gonna be honest, they're obviously pretty good, but looking at their PG stats, this would be an insane upset.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this would be a pretty big upset.
Shit.
Yeah, and I don't see really any, no offense, but on Smash EG, I don't really see any wins that are anything near JFlex or even like a NorCal, SoCal PR win. So this could be big. Yeah, they were looking good too. It wasn't just like JFlex SDing or anything. They're They're looking good. And second game going on Battlefield. Oh, JFlex's controller apparently broke at TMT. I'm hearing from production as well. I remember seeing tweets about that. So are they playing on a new one or the same one they're having issues with?
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
So it looks like they're playing off their broken controller. We have our Johns prepared and ready.
All loaded. Varkid is XDR? Okay. In what area? They only had like 20 tournaments on PG stats, so I assume this probably wasn't their whole PG stats. Maybe just more recent stuff. But what region are they from?
Do you know what happened with the controller? With JFlex?
I do not know. Maybe a little green ghoul got inside of it and started gripping and griping it all up. Gunking and dunking it. Those little green ghouls, man, you really gotta watch out. Like this one right here, trying to recover. Look at it, man. Little green ghouls, man. Little green ghouls. Wave dashing, slipping and sliding all around. Kentucky? Yo, what is up with...
Oh, shit. I got scared
Kentucky.
Right when I saw the up B. Just slightly touched the Sheik.
Barely.
Barely.
I swear, Kentucky is one of the most slept regions lately. Grab has been one of the most exciting players to watch in a while.
Who is Grab play?
Marth.
Oh, yeah, cool. Dope ass name.
Yeah, they've been doing extremely well.
JFlex looking good this game.
Very good. So, okay, was able to grab the ledge there, but those back airs from JFlex are just slightly unnecessary, and then even if you hit it, especially at that low percent, just sends Luigi up a little bit, and they can just kind of air dodge on stage or something. But if you just Sammy stall...
What do you think is...
They have no horizontal drift. The thing, Luigi can't drift horizontally, so they really can only recover vertically. So, but once they're done side being, so once they can't side B anymore, especially on Battlefield, like in that position, he couldn't have side B. So you just Sammy stall once, maintain invincibility, and roll up.
And then just back air.
No, you just then roll up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because back air will just send them up. So you just literally they can't, if they can't drift on stage and they have to go below ledge to recover, you can just Sammy stall with invincibility and roll up on the up B basically every time.
Sounds like you have a lot of experience in the matchup. Do you have any Luigis you play against?
I was playing Curve for a long time. Yeah. Like there's the summer that I played the most in recent years was probably like 2019, and Curve and Casper were my main practice partners at the time.
So were you in SoCal for a minute?
I mean, I always lived in NorCal, but I would just come down to SoCal for like a week and go back for a little bit and then come back down for like a week. I was going to like 3-4 locals a week down there. There's so many going on. There's like one in Bell, California. There's TMT going on. There was
like 2016, right?
Verdugo. This is 2019. Oh. There was Verdugo. Remember they had one tournament at a venue they had brought back at this church.
The only church I know was like Mayhem back in the day.
Gosh. I think it was the old Mayhem venue is what they had said, but they had brought it back for like one tournament. The SCV house tournaments. Palafoxia, that was when they were having the Palafoxia house tournaments.
Mm-hmm. I remember hearing that was like a stacked ass tournament.
Oh, those were fun.
For a house tournament too.
Trey's just an all Cali man. Exactly. I literally am just from border to border. I was San Diego to like Humboldt.
Damn, well traveled.
I mess with. Not quite going to do it off the top. But see, this is a stage that Luigi's often really like and counterpick to. This is 2016 knowledge, like 2016, maybe 17. I came down here in one of the first Irvine tournaments I ever went to. I was here with family, and I Ubered to a TMT at... No, not a TMT, a UC Irvine weekly. And there's a bunch of Luigis there, and I lost to one in bracket, and I asked face roll, and they just talked about a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about. Plus, in terms of juggling, Luigi's will bring you to places like FD a lot because they feel good about their punish game. But if you just play reserved and really knock them up and don't overcommit on the juggle and just really wait for him to land, it's extremely hard for Luigi to get down. And this stage is almost like a counter pick for Sheik. There's times where if I really need to, I'll take him to FD. But I usually bet on the fact that if they win a game, they'll counter pick here themselves. Yeah. So I kind of like having that in the pocket. But definitely kind of a double-edged sword for Luigi here.
Yeah, when they slip inside on platforms, everything. What do they have? They have down air and they have nair.
I would say down air is probably the scariest one, and then nair, yeah. Nair's scary when you overcommit and you're already on them. Dair is a scarier one of them actually falling with. Oh, that could be big, that F-tilt. Gets a grab, nice.
Really good DI. To prevent anything else other than up air.
Yeah. Definitely a very Aquarius combo, and this is showing right now. We're in February, so January, which is near February.
Alright, let's go see this edge guard you were talking about.
So yeah, the needles will send low. Those are good. The chain is.
I was like, there. I think that's what you were talking about, right? The chain.
Yeah.
Sammy saw the chain.
Speedy saying they like Pokemon Stadium better. Are you a Luigi, Speedy? I actually don't know who you play. Or are you a Sheik? I think that probably Luigi based off.
Shits.
It's empty hop waveland approaches. Those are really good. Kentucky makes more fun Luigi's.
Asada's also a huge home.
Play both. Well. Gotcha. Yeah, I think Pokemon Stadium would be better for Luigi and Sheik as well.
I just remember one of my favorite clips back in the day was Luigi Kid versus, I think it was Lucky. And you get some crazy ass combo on Unlucky. You get 0 to death.
I really like the Luigi Kid versus SK92.
Oh fuck, man!
Shout out Las Vegas.
Fucking sad, man. He wins though, right? It's like Luigi Kid closes off the game.
I don't remember who wins. I just remember what. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, though. If you back air, you give him a chance to misfire. So if you just Sammy stalled, he wouldn't have been able to misfire, and then he'd have to recover low, and you can just roll up, and that never would have happened. Because then they would have just misfired into the stage, and you would have already been there and invincible, and you can just roll up anyway. So unless you know for a fact back air is going to kill, I'd try and stray away from it.
Just have the ledge hog.
Oh, good throw off. This is where FD can shine, is the rinse and repeats against Sheik if you're good at him, and right there you're seeing it come into play. Sure, you can gonna do it. You need to try and optimize your opportunities a little bit here. I don't know if optimize is necessarily the best word for it, but at these lower percentages you're seeing when Sheik's at that combo, that mid percent, really should try and focus playing on this third of the stage, trying to get him off stage and finish it with an edge guard earlier rather than fighting him in the center of stage, playing neutral over and over against a Sheik. And that's rough. But I think if the rinse and repeat edge guards more.
Where's he gonna pop up a Sheik 100%?
Because right here is where you can get rinse and repeat edge guards on FD against Sheik, but center of stage is where you can get juggled a lot more. So I just feel like it's probably a better area to try and force Sheik.
Just off stage.
Yeah. Try and play that game. Force Sheik into a corner, try and play that like 1/3 of the stage, not the center third.
I see in the chat Luigi went Super Saiyan for a sex. I think that's supposed to be a psych, but
alright. So we think it meant sec. Sada Burrito does. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Yesterday we went to a lot of really nice Mexican food around us, but went to the Mexican grocery store around here, got some carne asada and some al pastor. Made some great tacos. It was so good. Got like a pound of al pastor, like a half pound of carne asada. Got everything else at home. It was like $10 for a bunch of tacos. It was so good.
I don't like seeing what I'm seeing.
We'll see how this plays out.
But I'm watching.
There could be more optimal whipping from JFlex, I will say. They're kind of just leaving it out there, but if they had put a little bit more effort into angling it, I think that
shit.
maybe see it a little bit longer. 220% JFlex finds it. So just torturing Varkid. Kind of mad they took a game, it seems.
To this day, I don't know what to do to get out of that. Is it really a thing? Like, everyone says SDI up.
Yeah. I mean, you saw Varkid eventually getting up and around them. It's definitely not unbeatable. Oh, that would be cool if he went for a side B combo. I feel like his next side B is going to be a misfire. I can just kind of feel it. Hopefully we'll see it.
Oh, nice.
Varkid, bring this one back. This one is best of 5. All right, Varkid takes this. Could see another game here. I don't think Chain is as BM as people talk about.
Yeah.
They really like. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I keep waiting for what's it called? Your Sammy stall. That you were talking about.
JFlex is more of a chainer, it would appear. They've done it. They've also, what they do a lot of times, instead of Sammy sawing, they'll try and wait till Luigi is closer and time their jump and jump on the ledge and just roll up when they need to, I've noticed. But it's a similar concept of just forcing Luigi to go low and being able to exploit that a lot easier.